Gordon goes forward. Lots of people travel to the big station at the very end of the line. Engines from the other railways sometimes hold their trains. These engines stay the night and go home the next day. Gordon was talking to one of the engines. When I was young and green, I remember going to London. Do you know the place? The station's called King's Cross. King's Cross? Snorted the engine. London's Houston. Everybody knows that. Rubbish, said Doug. London's Paddington. I know. I worked there. They argued till they go to sleep. They argued when they woke up. They were still arguing. The engine went away. Stupid thing. I have no patience. Stupid yourself. London's Paddington. Paddington. You hear? No, please stop arguing, James broke in. You make me tired. We both agree about something anyway. Oh, and what's that? London's not Houston, laughed James. Now shut up. Gordon puffed away, still grumbling. I'm sure it's King's Cross. I'll go there and prove it. But that was easier said than done. London lay beyond the big station at the end of the line. Gordon had to stop there. The other engine then took his train. If I didn't stop, I could go to London. One time, he ran right through the station. The other day, he tried to start before the fireman can uncouple him from the coaches. He tried all sorts of tricks, but it was no good. His driver checked him every time. Oh dear, I'll never get there. One day, he pulled the express into the station as usual. His fireman uncoupled the coaches and ran onto the siding, waited till it was time to go home. The coaches waited and waited at the platform. But still, their engine didn't come. The driver climbed down from the cab and walked over to the station. He came back later looking rather excited. Hello? Said the fireman. What happened? The engine for the express turned over when it was coming out of the yard. Nothing else can come in or out. They want us to take the train to London. I'd say we would if the fuck controller agrees. We telephoned him and he said we could. How's that? Fine. We'll show what the fuck controller's engines can do. Come on, let's go! He quickly backed down from the train. It was only a few minutes before the guard blew his whistle, but Gordon thought it was ages. Come on, come on, come on! We're going to town, we're going to town, we're going to town! Gordon found that London was a long way. Never mind, he said. I like a good long run to stretch my wheels. But all the same, he was glad when London came to sight. The fat controller came to his office next morning. I wonder how Gordon's getting on. The station master then knocked and came in. He looked excited. Excuse me, sir, have you seen the news? Not yet. Why? Just look at this, sir. Good gracious me. There's Gordon. Headlines too. Famous engine at London station. Police called to control crowd. Gordon returned the next day. The fat controller spoke to his driver and fireman. I see you have a good welcome in London. We certainly did, sir. We signed our autographs until our arms ached. And Gordon had his photograph from so many directions he didn't know where to look. I expect you enjoyed yourself, didn't you, Gordon? No, sir. I did it. Why ever not? London's all wrong. They changed it. It's not King's Cross anymore. It's St. Pancras.